blossom. Got the enemy toppled. I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process. No other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat. You can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece. If you trying to divide us, still count my blessings. We different than breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons. Really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more telling us.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Niners are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry and pick up 3 or maybe 4. Poona Ford is there to bring him down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get set.
Throwing is Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he narrows his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point, up and good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll work this forward to the 35. Alfred Collins there to bring him down. It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And now it's 4th down. So that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punch it away. On the return, it's Turner. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Watch out!
And this will wind up a Niners first down as he gets up past the 35.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Purdy using the pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Purdy. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Niners first down. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw, Purdy. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Watch out!
Throwing is Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Go, go, go.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. Unfortunately, one of his teammates able to get on it, and the Niners retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
18! Up.
Now Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Araiza to punt. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. He'll return it from the 11. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
First grab of the game for Tyreek, and he's got a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st down, Steelers.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he finds some space, tackling after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 2. Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Let's go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. D. Winters. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. That's going to be fielded back at the 5. And some nifty running on the return. But some good yardage before he was taken down.
at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
Get set, get set.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
18, what's up? Yellow. Watch the back. Yellow. Start.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. This one complete to Watkins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Matt Araiza now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. On the return, it's Hill. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set. 18 Cardinal.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
The Steelers first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Now they'll set up to throw.
First down.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
72.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Extra point attempt still to come.
Extra point.
It's up and good. And the Steelers will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. Incompletion.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll motion over Samuel. They'll look to throw again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Steelers are back within 4 at 14-10.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 34.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
18, watch out.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
18, watch out.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
18, watch out.
Third and short, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Outside. 18, watch out. 53.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. He slams it in there, and he is in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Metcalf pulls in that one. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 6. He'll look to throw. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The first round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. This throw right side is caught by Hill.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
7. 2nd and 7. To the air one more time. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Moving outside the pocket, down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Watch out!
Now, hand off to McCaffrey. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. That is hard. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 33 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And it'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
A run on first and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a third attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
Can the defense do it again? From the 1. Third down now, and goal. McCaffrey.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
The offense staying put. Fourth and goal from the 2.
Outside. Watch out.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They need him in the end zone. It is a safety. That is the danger of the play calling down there, Greg. Trying to stretch it out, can't get there, and it's going to cost them 2 points.
Most often, Mike, anytime you're backed up, the idea is to try to get the running back running downhill at the defense. For that exact reason, he got bounced out wide. They were able to string the play out towards the sideline, and it results in the safety.
That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
And the 49er, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Get set.
And this will wind up a Niners first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Outside. Watch out.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
45-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Get set. Watch out.
That back to throw. Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
First and 10. Get set. Up. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Now a handoff, running right, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield. That is T.J. Watt. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. He's going to take this from his own 2. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. To throw. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there, and we're likely down to a final snap.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. You're in.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, You a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good.